Namaskar to all. Anti-Corona Task Force not only speak but act. It is a force to be reckoned. Anti-Corona Task Force with thousands of volunteers across the country are working on war foot round the clock at all levels of state, districts and villages. ACTF India has distributed food to millions of families, distributed lakhs of masks freely to all the needy citizens. The medical fraternities under the leadership of Dr. Sharad Lakhotia and the senior consultant Dr. Siddharth Gupta, and also supported by DSAI, URDA, IMA, Ayush Ministry, ISOL, API, and now also got support from IAP. So ACTF has got extended support from all the fraternities across the countries. ACTF is expanding network by adding more volunteers and expanding its relief activities. ACTF has successfully exhorted corporates, MLCs, MNCs and a small level of industries, big level of industries and all kind of employees, and also executed it successfully across the country to download Arog Setu mobile app to a million of people, and they have also added this tool to curbing spread of coronavirus. As the name suggests, Anti-Corona Task Force, we are warriors for the humanity, a savior marked with compassion, sympathy, consideration for humans, birds, trees, etc. See, if you talk about how it established, so it established base in both the rural and the urban long before anyone else. We are Akhil Bharatiya Pradhan Sangathan. So our agenda is to safeguard all the villages of India from the coronavirus. Its major contribution is to establish awareness and discipline, appropriate guidelines by WHO and Government of India across all states. Akhil Bharatiya Pradhan Sangathan was established to empower, develop and help to growth of rural India economy. All major states like Haryana, UP, MP, Maharashtra, Punjab, West Bengal and also eastern, southern, northeast part of India. You can say entire India. See, ABPS, Akhil Bharatiya Pradhan Sangathan, connects all the Pradhan, Sarpanch, Mukhiya, village resident in order to democratize rural development. The system has worked so perfectly during lockdown that social distancing has been followed with 100% accuracy in every village under ACTF leadership. From the initial days of March 2020, every entrant in the village has been quarantined in village schools and temples with proper meals and medical facilities. The fact figure of COVID shows the major rural districts in northern India are COVID-free and declared as a green zone. ABPS leaders Jitendra Chaudhary, myself Dr. Kishan Jha, Rajpal Yadav, many more distinguished personalities all across the nation. ACTF has seamless the information and distributed many essential all across the country. The omnipresence of ACTF has been visionary in its approach with thousands of volunteers across the rural and urban India. It has connected the complex social graph for the smooth flow of informations from the poor, the needy to government of India and also all established NGOs and individual bodies. Our campaign, which was really a benchmark to the nation, was Mayam Rajhu. It is started in various cities, not only created awareness but also contributed lot to PM stay-at-home mission. ACTF has designed the vegetable markets at Smart Zigzag Mandi, a social distancing market. ACTF has started Women's Wing across the nation that is led by Dr. Bharti Chavan. ACTF Women Wing empower women and to safeguard their families in such difficult time. ACTF is planning to start an innovative campaign for all the children across the world for creative design thinking Chalo Ghar Chalo through digital campaign in May 2020. It aims to gather the dates of stranded migrants and screaming migrants across the India, and it was totally made its success, and we sent out more than 150 lakhs people across to their village and their native place. ACTF has launched India's first declared and dedicated telemedicine helpline for coronavirus, where more than 35,000 families called on helpline and got assistance from experts with the various doctors' fraternities. ACTF has recognized leadership in medical field who are expert in controlling and containing the virus. ACTF is presently counseling yoga classes and also providing 8.5 PHP water, alkaline water to all the quarantine centers through their channel partners on CSR basis. See, the Lockdown Bacha Kids think tank ACTF has started with the innovations, and the children across the world for creative design thinking is enjoying. Chakho Swachh Khana campaign, if you talk about, it is totally immunity food to fight corona. Anti-Corona Task Force launched the free food to everyone with right set of nutrition. ACTF will work with the government and NGOs so that what food we serve to needy will increase their immunity. Increase in immunity level across masses will lead to the speedy recovery rate of COVID cases. ACTF has a target to distribute Swachh food packet to at least 10 million people across India with help of government and other social organization and individual body. See, if you talk about the water campaign, I earlier discussed in my conversation that Anti-Corona Task Force has launched campaign to make all water supplies of 8.5 PHP for all quarantine centers to fight with corona, and this is proven that happy alkaline water will help our people to fight well with the corona. Anti-Corona Task Force is targeting all quarantine centers across the nation in major cities which has more than 1 million population to have complete supply of alkaline water. Anti-Corona Task Force, if you talk about young and dynamic warriors, Anti-Corona Task Force has launched Anti-Corona Young and Dynamic Warriors campaign, which is targeting forward all college students to become young warriors in their own city. So whenever we require the volunteers, they can come forward to help and support and assistance with the better technology and their own methodology, so that we can serve the nation in this pandemic time with the right ideology, with the help of the people, with the aid of the government. This is what our ideology. If you talk about farmer wing, becho, it means sell your products. So Anti-Corona Task Force with the villagers to sell their remaining farm products to government or any other buyers. Every kisan, farmers can reach to ACTF by phone or website to list their own farmer farming output, what they have done, and they have also got felicitation with the maximum wages, maximum money so far. Sabko Paisa, that is a secure process. We are working across the nation and they are connecting with the coordination by our volunteer to the local MSMEs and the government startups which came across to make the people Atmanirbhar Bharat. Panditji campaign also was a hit. The medicine supply is still going on. ACTF believes in innovations and our innovations. So we are not an organization which does everything by its own, but it is an organizational aggregator which connects every other organization in a complex social graph where everyone can reach to anyone. It is one of the follow all the lockdown rules where villagers are disciplined and are maintaining perfect social distance. If we talk about 2020, so ACTF itself find that if 2020 will be defining year for rural India to lead our nation forward with discipline, courage, balance and innovation, which ACTF believes. If you talk about ACTF chief scientist Sachin Kher, he is a leading scientist and he has got good name across the globe and he himself suggested many innovative ideas and now we are working. So what I can appeal to all the people at this pandemic situation, that first of all you guys would be doing fine with your family and friends and all would be safe in this unprecedented time. Our country has been dealing with the COVID-19 emergency escalating, and as the nation gets ready for unlock 1, there is a time when we should not relax in the battle. Our defense system must be on high alert. We protect ourselves. This would be the primary agenda. We protect ourselves. We in turn protect and delimit any risk for the elderly and vulnerable in our society. It is highly advisable and important that you do not expose yourself to any potential areas of infection. So kindly consider using qualified safe services. Keep the burden on hospitals low. Maintain social distancing. So we are ACTF. We are committed to provide access with the safe healthcare products, services and carrying the nation with implementation at highest level of safety measures, which is applied by government. We have implemented the highest level of safety measures and their awareness to serve the extra precautions, safety for our people and our health workers, who are our really foremost priority and they are the real frontliners. Having said, many of you need to monitor your health and need healthcare services at the safety at your home to enable the best in class safe experiences for you. We have implemented many things and our protocol, as we served over 40,000 people so far through our telemedicine, including all the collections of services in healthcare over the last 2.5 months. So guys, don't worry and be happy. There is a time now to fight with the COVID and this is the real battle now started. What you have to do, you have to keep your patience with the high morality, because if you will be morally down, you cannot find yourself. So guys, share my views across the nation to each and every people. Share my page to the people and let them know what is ACTF, how we started, and I would like to congratulate and like to recite the entire of my team, ACTF team, the man behind of our successful idea. That is many people. I could not recall any of them, but Prabhari Bihar, Prabhari Mumbai and Maharashtra and Goa, Prabhari Gujarat, Prabhari Jharkhand, Prabhari West Bengal, Odisha, Prabhari Delhi, Prabhari all Haryana, all are doing great, fantastic, and I hope for the best. Thank you very much. God bless you.